Hello everybody and welcome. I am the Beta Plan. We once again have returned to Iratus, Lord of the Dead. Why have we returned? Well, this game has now come out officially, and that has actually made a few changes to the game. Well, there is a new mode added to it, Eternal Harvest, but yeah, we first need to win some more of different routes. We won on Cakewalk just to show you the game, but right now, what is this? Game will be saved automatically at the start of each floor. Okay. We are going to go for more pain. We have some experience with this game, but there are also definitely some new additions. For instance, there are new monsters that we don't have. We don't have a Fallen Dumpier, the Black Widow, and the Unfrozen have been added. We don't have them unlocked yet. Complete the game on more pain or higher. Well, we need to do that. And that's the same for the Unfrozen as well as the Black Widow. So we need to get that done. That is one thing that has changed. Moreover, I believe there are now new enemies and additional floors to go through. And they also have added this mechanic over here that you can actually see all your ingredients already that you have. So there's a little bit of an UI quality of life addition added to the game. There's still definitely a few things that I've totally forgotten about, so I will need to refresh myself on what they all do. And here I believe is the next floor that has been added that we do not yet have ever seen before. So let us see what we've gone ahead. Oh, this is also looks different nowadays. Interesting. Each time Iratus uses a spell, a random enemy is dealt 15 stress damage.
Ah, fetchy.
Alright, and we can now disintegrate artifact. Interesting. So, it is a little bit of a new game. It's a little bit of exciting because, well, there's a lot of things added. I did not get, by the way, they had a Christmas update in which you could actually gain some special looks for some soldiers. But basically, I was not into that, I have to admit. So, as always, I like to start with, where is it? I have to remember, this is for full health, this is to train, this is for additional mana, which is nice, this is Wrath added, each minion... Yeah, we want to build this one actually, but we don't have enough artifacts for that. Is that not the same? What is Digger Souls then? Every minion next to it generates new Digger Souls. Is that the same then still? Because this looks weird. Looks like you don't start with enough in this game mode. Build 25. Oh, wait a second. Wow, I'm derping. I need to have the right minion. So, if I want to build the library, we will need to build a Dark Knight. That is one thing. We will create one Dark Knight, fill it up.
Hardly an inspiring leader, but irrelevant for the armies of undead.
Because we want to get that experience very quickly started. Oh, and apparently he is now in it? Is that what this means? Yeah, they're no longer you need to add additional people to it. At least not to the library, so it seems. That is interesting. Now the next thing we want is to get extra Digger Souls, because if we get extra Digger Souls, we can build up the other buildings quicker. But I want to start with quickly with the experience for Iratus. Has anything changed over here? I do not know. Increased amount of Digger Souls received at the end of the battle is nice. Using experimental calcination. Iratus restores 100 mana when using calcination. I don't know what that means. There was something. Every time a minion was attacked, we gain an additional Wrath. That could be nice. By 1%. I think Blind Fury was nice, but increase it. Oh, uncommon and better parts. Let's get that, so we can get better minions. Those are our talents. Then let's get to creating a team that we used to like to play with, which I believe consisted out of a Lost Soul.
How easy easy it is to deceive the living.
A Dark Knight, because he would then go in his stance to, where is it? Futile Hopes. That's a stance. You need to be in the front for that, I believe. Yeah, he needs to be in the front. And you then would give them the special boon. You could heal people as well, but where was it? You had a dubious boon. Target gains 2 war, but deals 20%. No, that's not it. Is that it? 20% less damage for the next 2 turns. I think this was it, because then they moved, which means that she attacked. He attacked because they moved. That is his stance. Each time an enemy receives a buff, then it's the other creature that when they receive a movement, which I believe was the Banshee. Where's your stance? Stance here. Whenever an enemy moves. Yeah, so we need a Banshee. We'll put that in, and the stance requires you to... You go 1 back, but you need in the back row. That's correct. And then we need 1 more in the front. But for the life of me, wasn't that a shade that we used for that? Because I know you can finish very well, and you can gain mana for us. I think we use the shade. Do you have a stress attack? I don't see you doing stress attack. Says against your minions, cause the attacker to take. But you're the one that can make people dark portal. That's debuff. Oh, this also makes the enemy move. Maybe it is this. This is a magical attack, but yeah, and this also has an evasion. I think it was this one. We use a shade for this. So let's just use a shade. And that's a party then that we know functions. Let's get to another party that is completely the opposite of this party, so to speak. I would want to make one. One that is consistent out of doing physical damage. But right now, I don't think I need anything. I think it's time to get into the dungeon. Yep, there are the new floors. Alright, time to look. Soul Spring, a sanctuary where one can collect digger souls. Oh, that's new. Whoa, the map has become incredibly big. And no longer these weird calculations needed. It's everywhere the same. Now you need to know which path you want to take. Because this is an extra dormant minion. Artifacts. Quest. Mortal cultists who give Iratus with random consumables and minion specific items. Okay, that is also new. So there's more battles this way. There's also some battles over this way. Filled with items. But here's a way to restore vigor. So we may want to have one on our path just to be... I think we want to go up this. This is pointless, I admit, but... Well, we have a battle first, but... Go this way. I'm just considering options here. I like to have a wellspring somewhere, and if we go too much on the right, we won't have our chance to heal our minions, so that may be detrimental to our advantage. So I think I want to go up the middle and then either see from there if we want to go left or right. So we either want to go this route or that route, and then this is 1, 2, 3, 4. This battle is the same for every route, so 1, 2, 3 battles, 1, 2, 3 battles as well, that doesn't matter. So by sacrificing minions, we won't do that. Coffin and coffin, cultists here. I guess we're gonna go up the right side, although I am a little disappointed I will miss the settle, but let's not get too deep into that. I'll probably have to play also a little faster nowadays. Move left, move target minions position by 1 to the left. Cost 3 mana. That's actually now a thing we can do. Interesting. We don't have any spells. Right, so our artifact is currently completely pointless. Currently, a dubious boon doesn't have much effect because our people are not yet in their stances. So I think I'm gonna go first with Inspire Heroics. You could do 2 attacks. You are, however, I believe, more deadly. Alright. Let's get into the stance. You already went. You're up. Let's use Black Light. Oh, still got hurt. Then we are gonna go into no stance. Sinister Strike. That was the one that was really bad. I remember that. So now we're gonna go with Dubious Boon. Invalid target. What? Because he already has it or something? Dubious Boon. Wait a minute, is that because you need to do Inspire Heroics, I think? Yeah, that's it. I'm sorry, I forgot. It's been a while. So you're nearly, you're very unlucky, which is nice. We could get all the mana back, but that would be a bit pointless. And we'll go into Oh No once more. I would love to gain some vigor, but we don't have enough Wrath yet. Let's just go into Futile Hopes again. It's a debuff. Nice. It's a big accuracy debuff. I need to get her back, so I need to move actually forward with him. If only to get this done. Oh, even with the unlucky, still hits. So, that's Benevolent Spirit. Inspire Heroics again. Still not dead. There it is. There's the heart attack. You really need a heal. Oh, let's get that heal then. Abyssal Hunger. Let's get going. Debuff you, move you, stress attack you. There we go. What is your issue? You're hopeless. Decreases damage dealt by 50%, lose all block, all ward, all armor, all resistance. Nice. And you have Betrayal. Big chance to attack your ally. That's pretty good. I reckon then it is time that we're gonna move you to the left. We'll spend those 3 mana. I think that's good enough. Also gives additional stress because of our ring. So I think that is just fine. No. He did not attack his ally, unfortunately. Betrayal did not work. We don't need to heal anymore. Yeah, every time you miss, he hits you with an attack. We remember that one. Well, I've gone now for the direct attack actions because I have the feeling that if I go again in the stances, it may not be powerful enough to cause the problems that we would like it to cause. Still damaging me. Not okay with that. If we heal, right? lost allies gain +1 damage until the end of battle. Removes all buffs and debuffs from an enemy. That's fine, but I'm at the start of turn, choose an ally and then deal 60% damage. Yeah. So that's always the best to do at the very, very final end. There you go. Bit pointless heal, but let's just do it. There's a nice heal. Let's get you to become inaccurate again. Because you have no ally to attack, so your betrayal won't work. Ow! That was painful. That was very painful. Now, if it's correct, both of you have the buff. Yeah, you're not allowed to heal yourself. Very unfortunate. Come on, man, you gotta die. Give in to the stress. Nope. No, he just hurts my character way, way more. And he also wants to escape. There is the frickin' hit that we needed to have, but...
Mop up the gore. I'd hate to see plants using it as fertilizer.
Shackles of War. Enemies can't escape or become inspired. Doesn't affect unit features. Don't know exactly what I'm supposed to consider that, but... Graveyard events, we got some experience. You leveled up. Alright, it's been a while since I leveled. I used to have an entire system for this. So we need to use stress attack, this one. Targets gain a 10. What is the advantage again? This is more stress. And this is ignores ward. Dismiss, rename. Okay. New things have been added, that's for sure. Which is fine. This is excellent even. I have forgotten so much. You were kind of an I thought you had evasion. Yeah, you're a thing. Your evasion is very important because every time they miss, he gets a bonus. Mean gains stat point per 2 level. Where do you see again that little tidbit of information that whenever somebody misses a shade they attack? Here, feature. Why isn't that under effect or just an odd thing to me? And these stats, they're just over here. I don't really need this tapped in my opinion. But yeah, I am wasting time here. The oh no version. This is additional dread, right? No, this is ignores ward. And gains 1 block and 1 ward in this stance. I can't remember. I think I built up your dread to be the thing we wanted. How I level you? I like leveling you. Oh. I no longer get to increase abilities? Get to increase the dread, get to increase the evasion? I see. Minions gain 1 skill component every 3rd level. The ultimate ability can be upgraded at level 15. Oh, that is a very different mechanic than it used to be. Oh, right. Did not realize. So it's now about stats. I see. Oh, you can get +2. Ooh. You can just get... Oh, that's armor. That's not... I wanted to have wards. I see. This costs 7, so maybe you can wait for it until you can get right. That's how it works now. So I got 2 points now, 2 points per level, and if I save it up, I probably can buy an extra attempt of this. Right. I now get it. I get it. But you mainly do buffing. I've never seen a buff fill because of accuracy. But initiative is then also really, really good because we want her to go fast. But initiative isn't on your list that I can improve, interestingly enough. Oh, interesting. This is different, and I like it. It's good to be back. It's good to be back in Iratus, Lord of the Dead. Yes, I guess we're gonna go for Dread then. I mean, this increases the heal. Dang, man, it's so weird to think about that. That just goes way differently. We don't want her to go fast because she needs to give her boom later than these two actually go into their stances. So that is a bit of an issue. So we don't want to bump initiative. Armor, meh, meh, meh. You know, she needs to evade more, but also that is not an option for the Lost Soul. Funnily enough, if I upgrade Dread, which only costs 1 point, then I assume I can't do the next upgrade. Curiouser and curiouser things become. You know what, I'll upgrade the Dread and I'll leave the other point. Alright. Now I also have gained a talent, so now I'm more than willing to look into the spells. What are the spells that do Dread again? After killing a target with a destruction spell, that is cool, but all means receive +3 attack, does not work on summoned creatures, sure. Start of turn and the main gains +2 initiative per turn if he has at least so much wrath. You can get that nicely a combination once you have certain buildings. No, that's fine. To each spell power. I wonder how I increase spell power. I have no idea. Spell power is 1 right now. Maybe that has to do with the experience that we gain for Iratus now. Weren't there spells that just that cost stress damage? This all seems this is all destructional magical damage or physical damage. What's that over here then? Nope. Maybe I am completely talking out of my arse. No, here it is. Sorrow. Means receive +3 Dread. Yeah,
With
let's do that one.
knowledge and will comes victory.
Now, you are a little too hurt, in my opinion, to put you back in Lost Soul. I am not keen on losing you right now. So, I am up for building different groups up.
This when they grow up.
This is these two can also combine into. I mean, if I would like to have a Dark Knight build for stress and a Dark Knight build for damage, but the Bone Golem is very durable. At least it used to be, and I hope they didn't change its abilities like crazy. The Golem loses 50 vigor. Okay, it isn't anymore an insta kill. Self-destruct. No, there's still the insta-kill mechanics. I really don't understand that. That's just not good. Then we had the Blood Phantasm. I remember that was pretty darn good. Physical attack. What was... I remember this was being pretty darn good, but... I know that you had a high damage output. Wraith, what was your thing again? Sorry, I have to relearn everything, so please. Oh, I know that you had some very nice tricky things. Let's put you in here. You had things to trap people and thereby make everything go nice. I think we should do a vampire. I know that they were quite sturdy. Which are you, position 2 person? Both 3 and 2. Actually, you like to be kind of on free. Okay. And then we need one more minion for being at... Can't do the excavation. There's nowhere where we can place a minion and say, here you go. What else can we put on level 2? I mean, the zombie was, I believe, a level position 2 type of character. Lich could have been interesting, I remember that. Mummy had some interesting abilities, but we're now going for a physical attacker group. So I like to... Yeah, you're more of a stress attacker. You had some physical attacks, but you're also on... Those are on the position 3. Yeah, we could go with a headhunter. Yeah, you had some randomness, but you are a position 2 type of creature. Let's just make you...
One could call this one the strong silent type, hmm?
And after I've made 2 episodes, and I'll make this one go a little faster. Yeah, we're gonna go with group 2. Go here. We had decided that. Nice, some digger souls. And we will definitely use those digger souls to start with getting additional souls every battle, because that will build up our facility much quicker. And now we're out of ectoplasm, so that is a bit of a precious resource right now.
The obelisk is overflowing with souls. My continued campaign certainly provides it with no shortage of spirits to harvest.
And interestingly, nowadays that they just, when you put a creature into it to upgrade it, it automatically is used to build that building slot. That is so interesting. It's very different from what we used to have. Okay, let's do a physical attack group. Let's go. Bone Golem. The interesting thing about... Ooh. The interesting thing about this is he has a heal mechanic. She has a heal mechanic. I believe that this can be just amazingly in the level of damage. And we have several people that are good at dislodging people from their position, which should mean that we are... think of him. Yes, do that. There you go. There you go, my love. And if we can attack them... Now, here I have a problem, because he will go before she goes, but not before he goes. So he is the one to dislodge this character from its position so that he will get out of his stance. Iratus gains 30 Wrath. I don't think we need that. Though it's nice to get this triggered as soon as possible. So yes, you know what? Actually, we will. The vampire gets a little hurt, but we gain additional Wrath. The Bone Golem is absolutely fine with that. It's super slow. Interrupts the stances. Maim. We probably want to do that one just to be sure, because otherwise if he misses we are in trouble. The target loses 1 additional health for every 10 vigor points the Bone Golem is miss him. Unfortunately you don't have anything of that, but that's just too bad. You lose 2 vigor when doing this, bone armor, but you can also gain it. That's this one. But yeah, let's do that. Nice. You're out of your stance, so we are not worried about things anymore. You're a bit random, but things are working fine. There you go. Blood first. And with that, we can now have you get some serious healing. Healing is in. And the damage team, let's go. Yeah, you do that, buddy. Where was it again? I think it was warning shot interrupts the stances. Unfortunately, it's a stress attack, but nice, instantly in insanity. 75% chance to attack an ally. I'm good with that. Target loses 1 is attack for vigor lost. This is additional points of damage for every vigor lost. All is not a problem. There was a way to target gains +2 block until the end of battle. Was this? Oh no, you could do this on an ally, huh? That was the interesting thing. You could protect allies from gaining serious damage. That's why I like the Bone Golem so much. But you know what? Ooh, unfortunate. Tried to kill him before he acted. Double miss. Sinister Strike. It's nice if he attacks his ally, otherwise this is annoying. But there we go. Let's just first kill you.
Opposing me? Your last.
I'm not gonna rely on him striking his teammate, even if it's 75%. I don't think that's a smart thing to do. Not enough damage to kill, but nice, thank you for the betrayal. That will seal the deal. You're dead. And our bride will most definitely kill this guy. There you go.
Another step towards my eternal kingdom.
The minion attack restores 50% of the damage dealt as Wrath. Nice. So that really should go to a high damage creature, which may be you. Burning Blood. Because unless if you hit him with and you hit two creatures that both attacks will help, the minion's attacks restore. Yeah, so I think actually that works very well on a headhunter because he attacks double people. Then again, Rose for a lady attacks the entire enemy group. But most attacks of her are one targeted. And his general thing is, I think, dual slash. And Bloody Harvest also does hit everything. I think we should put it on you, Burning Blood. The other one that's possible is the Blood Lady. Sorry, forgot her name. Blood Phantasm. Because I believe that she had a lot of, yeah, double, that's a double hitter. This strikes twice, which is why it couldn't be done. That's for extra damage, and this hits everything. So, it could also be done on a Blood Phantasm. So first, you were always very good in accuracy. That was one of your major things. Whoa, it costs 10 points to give you addition, those type of things. I don't think I need accuracy on you. I think you're good on that. I think this is evading an attack. I'm considering doing it into just attack stats right now. More the physical. Accuracy is good enough. Yeah, I'm gonna go with this route. And you need accuracy because you're so poor on that on that particular front. Always have been. And rightfully so. I mean, he is otherwise way too strong of a creature. All right, and we have another talent available for us. Minions receive free dread. That is good. Doesn't work on summoned minions. We know. Start of turn we have 25 Wrath. That is pretty darn good, but every time a creature misses, plus 3 Wrath is also nice. And then we still need the mana restore thing, so that we can start really hammering in the spells. Because if we want this one, but I need for you to, I need to have 2 points. So we don't really need that particular yet. I say whenever a minion misses, we gain some Wrath. Let's do that one. Is there anything we can build with? Yeah, we can. 15 Wrath at the beginning of a battle. That is pretty nice. Can we create one of you? Yes, we can. And we have some ectoplasm actually.
Every war needs its generals.
Yes, it does.
The whispers within this structure could drive a mortal mad within moments. Even my undead heart begins to stir in its presence.
There we go. There we go. This gives you so much more minions. The advantage of having changed the system that you don't need to end a creature to build it and then have put a creature in it is that indeed losing minions is less problematic, I believe. I think I like this change in its general sense. Let's go for the quest. As you progress, right for the minion, you encounter an impressive mustering of resistance. A massive shuffling of feet of your undead host comes across an even larger host of human slaves. A single dwarf taskmaster is at the head. Alright, let's attack them. Let's just do it. We don't have a skeleton. We've seen this before. Oh, dang. He is an elite even. We don't want to inspire heroics right now. It's really annoying that she goes first again. You tend to stance a lot. I'm going to go here. Despite not perhaps being that being the best play. No. Go into futile hopes. I think this team is going to take some damage, don't get me wrong. Ow. That's annoying because that removes you out of stance. I'm aware of that one. Let's just debuff you. You're the elite after all. That's a defensive stand. Then you move, which makes you immediately get hurt. Then we're gonna go again with Inspire Heroics. To get you out of stance, and then do that again. And then I think I'm kind of forced to move aggressively forward. Just to get him to the front. And then I'm going to decrease the accuracy of somebody again. Which is going to be you. So that you move forward, and then we can get you to get attacked. And you have hopelessness. Alright. You need to use your ultimate ability. Luckily that didn't trigger. Armor absorbed that blow, that's nice. There is a block lost, which is not nice. We'll still go for Inspire Heroics. I probably should have targeted this guy, because he was lower on it. Stop doing that. That's a debuff, that's annoying. I'm almost tempted. I just want to read how much 60, 35 we can do both. Let's just get that going as well. Thank you for all that health. That is a big boon. I had considered moving her to the back, which I should have done apparently, but... yes, because I... Hold on then. Move to the left.
Strength through pain.
Whoa, what the heck? Oh no, he got inspired. Oh no. No bueno. Oh, of course, he also gets inspired. So they have all gone and become stronger instead of worse. Shoot, man. Let's just debuff you as well. Let's hit that again. Let's hit you with the damage. And then... Ow. That was not what I wanted to see. You have so much armor that hitting you in that sense is pointless. The cloud is the only way it's gonna work. We're gonna go into Futile Hopes again, and into the stance. Can't move her to the back yet, we really need to start doing that. because she's taking too much damage. I also really want to throw the cloud down again, though. So let's do this again. Oh, of course, I forgot to do the deep shadows beforehand. I really need you to have really low accuracy. But you have too much moral. Ah, man, everything is annoying. We want you to get an insanity, and we finally managed to do that because I was an idiot in not having done that before. There you go. Now you guys are in full red mode. You have hopelessness and you have cowardice. Chance to flee is increased. Alright. Oh, really? Ow! Ow, 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 ow. Owie, 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 owie. That hurt. That hurt a lot.
You will soon
Come on,
embrace
kill
your
them.
new existence.
Nice, it's a heart attack. But she needs to move to the back. Okay, our unit is first, so we'll take that. We're gonna put you down there, that little cloud. Then we're gonna tell her to move to the back. And maybe we can... Let's do this. Get his stress to go lower. Ah, fortunately, I had hoped he would switch to the first position and then we couldn't gain another nice little attack on that particular front. We'll do this to gain at least some health on the... Oh, no! Of course.
I suppose I can craft a few hundred more.
Of course. Ah, this elite. You annoy the heck out of me. Probably I mismatched that fight. I'm sure I did, so I apologize. But yeah, getting that elite also this quickly was just not something we could handle.
Brave.
Thank you. That is at least that guy dead.
Fresh corpses.
None of them also have ever missed him, so that he could do his special ability that if you miss that he does damage. I don't think I will lose another creature. Probably not, but it's annoying nonetheless how this fight went. Because all of these are just completely unable to be used for serious long amount of time. I should have healed. This probably would have been better. Target skips his next. They skip their next turn. Just let's do that first. Thank you very much. There you go. There's a magical attack that was good. Well, this video just became way too long because this fight took way longer than I wanted it to. There you go. There's your heart attack.
As your suffering ends, your service begins.
Mana Crystal, first spell is not used in heavy armor. Minions gain +6 armor until the battle ends and have a 12% chance to miss during the turn. Right. You may be outnumbered, but you still have centuries of tactical knowledge within your immortal mind. You make your minions count for once in their miserable existence. By the end of the dwarf was on his knees surrounded by mounds of corpses which soon come to life, and his former foes rip him apart from limb to limb. You always have an appreciation for irony. Oh, I gained a lost soul. Well, that is then it's unfortunate about the XP that we lost on our own lost soul, but we gained one back. So I'm just gonna have to say that was okay considering the others got some health, but ouchie. I will level them up on my own. I will consider how to progress here and how we will move ahead. Don't you need nowadays no longer any... Yeah, you do. But I have to click on it first. And I will see how I will progress from here. I hope you enjoy the second iteration of Iratus, Lord of the Dead. We'll definitely go for that spell. And I hope to see you in the next one. I say thank you for watching, and remember, great peril yields great beauty.